Richard Clarke's Stafford. Done the spring barley this morning. It's a bit windy, but it's relatively dry.
Morning. So what we're doing here is drilling spring barley, hopefully for malting, so it might end up in your beers, something like that. This field had muck spread on it yesterday, cattle muck. Got contractors to do that, and now I've already made a start direct drilling it, or sort of direct drilling it. Well, it's not true direct drilling because we have the toolbar there, this machine with legs. That'll lift the soil, and the soil being a bit damp, it probably needs that. Then behind that, set of discs doing a little bit of a levelling job, and then behind that 2 sets of discs where the seed actually comes out. If you come around here, Graham, you can show them the coulter. So the seed comes down this pipe and drops out there at the bottom of the slot, and then the wheels just firm that up behind.
So what's the variety, Rich?
This is Skyway, not one I've grown before, but newly approved for malting in the UK, so
yeah,
could be a good one.
And what's your seed rate, Rich?
Unusually high for these damp conditions, 260 kilos a hectare. In perfect conditions, you might go below 200 kilos a hectare, and there may be some bits in the neighbouring field that might even put it up to 300. Partly because we're drilling later, partly because it's a less than ideal seedbed, and spring crops really need perfect seedbeds, and the weather just hasn't let us create one of those.
Right. Absolutely right. How much nitrogen would you put on this then?
This has had probably about 15 kilos off the muck, and I'll put on 50 kilos in the form of protected urea yesterday.
Yeah.
So that can get worked in, and I'll put another 50 kilos of nitrogen on afterwards. So about 115 altogether.
Yeah.
So hopefully the grain nitrogen content, which is what the malts care about, might be around 1.6, something like that, maybe 1.7%.
Okay.
But that's it. And it's thin soils, and it's just a bit difficult.
Well, I mean, it's dead. I mean, you could have drilled through it.
Yeah, but it grows back too easily.
Yeah.
You think, oh, this is brown, it's dead.
Yeah.
Leave this through the summer. Trust me, the same plants will grow
Yeah.
by the end of the summer. So sometimes you just need that reset.
Yeah.
So this field hasn't been ploughed,
Long time.
I think, since about 2007 or 8.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Certainly this half of the field, the other half was a year or 2 later. So grass weeds are just getting the better of us.
Yeah. But you got no blackgrass.
The land is too light for blackgrass.
Yeah,
It doesn't really thrive on here.
Yeah.
Brooms, ryegrasses are
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah.
Well, ryegrass is just in the neighbouring field. The field of oats there got
Yeah,
ryegrasses.
yeah.
Not anywhere else in the farm.
And no wild oats.
Not as many as there used to be.
No. You still hadn't rogued them, do you?
Not anymore, no. Broadway style, which we use more generally, just seems to do a really good job on them.
Yeah.
It isn't primarily why we use it, but it's certainly a good reason
Yeah.
to choose it over other herbicides.
Yeah. Pretty.
So,
Fancy.
zoom out on here. So that's the entire shape of the field. All these white and orange lines are either the tram lines or the drilling lines.
Yeah, yeah.
So the tractor will follow those. The orange ones are the tram lines. The pale blue line is 24 metres in from the field boundary, and that's where I'm aiming to drop the drill in or lift it out. And I'll do all of the headland. That's the area between the pale blue line and the dark blue line.
Last.
I'll do all of that last.
Yeah.
So, need it zoomed in more than
Well,
that.
sit in with you for
Yeah, sure.
40.
Back wheels of the tractor hit that pale blue
Yeah,
line, then
yeah.
I'll press and hold this.
Yeah.
And it should drop it. So if you see the wheel that's turning on the left,
Yeah.
that is the land wheel. That is
Metering
actually
the seed.
yeah, that's metering the seed out. So this is quite an old drill now. This
That's the one we used to use with our trials when we were up here 10 years ago.
yes.
Is it?
Well, this drill.
Familiar.
This drill had its first season on this farm 20 years ago. Well, I suppose 21 years ago now. 2004 was its first spring drilling season for
Done
us.
you well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So we can see there the green areas where drilling has been done. The blue line shows that it's drilled the tram line.
Yeah.
So tram line is where
Are you 24 metre?
yeah, the tram line is where the drill shuts off two seeding coulters behind each wheel,
Yeah.
so that when the crop emerges, other machines can see this is the line we're going to spend the season driving through.
You watched me video sent the other day?
I did, yeah.
You like the Google Earth?
Yeah,
I've got Google Earth license now. I can incorporate Google Earth on my videos,
Oh, cool.
which I did it. I could do it, well, I mean, it's whenever it was taken, which was probably 30 years ago, I can spin round this field
Yeah.
and Google Earth as it was 30 years ago.
I didn't 30 years ago, I can tell you that.
No, it's probably less, is it?
Yeah, much less.
Yeah.
I
We'll
think,
see what buildings are missing or added or whatever.
I think at the moment we're about 2019-20. Well,
yeah,
2020,
I might
because it's
just
that
have a look.
season.
I
You
might
can
just
tell-
have a look just to see what it's like.
You can tell because when you look. That ground over there,
Yeah.
the crops are absolutely shocking.
Yeah, before you had
And
it.
no, it's that winter, 2019-20, where it started raining and it didn't stop raining.
Yeah.
And I didn't do a good job getting the crops in, and you could see it all the next year. So unfortunately, oh, there's Mum there.
Oh, is your mother, is it?
Yeah, she's walking the dog. She made me.
How's your dad keeping, is he?
He's alright.
Does he get it? Does he get it? Is it? What is he? 82?
No, he's 84.
Is he? Yeah.
He'll be 85 next month.
Yeah.
So we're going to drill tram line on this one.
Well, you have to tell it to. You have to tell it to.
No.
It's all in the memory, is it?
Not in the, so much. Not in the tractor's memory. It's in this box. So it does it. There's a sensor. When it lifts up, it knows to change.
If you lift up because of a blockage, does that?
Well, what you do then is you
have
press
to
that
cancel
button.
that?
No, you press that button. That means when it lifts up, it won't switch over.
Right, yeah.
You do have to remember though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But-
Your tramline's in the wrong place.
But the beauty of the GPS screen now is that you can, because you've got tram lines shown on the screen that are a different colour.
Yeah.
You can always tell whether you are on a tram line or whether you're not.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more reliable than it used to be.
Not to show too much of this, it gets boring.
No. So this is just showing the area that I've covered.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you the lifetime area of the drill as well, if I can remember which button to press. No. So in this field it's done 1.68 or 1.6 hectares. In its life, 4,115 hectares.
Yeah.
And I can't alter that. It's like the tacho on your cars.
When you've got some electronic kit in here, haven't you? When you compared to the
So we've got cruise control on the tractor. I'm going at 9.5 kilometres an hour at the moment.
Yeah.
The other alternative is 6.5, but I can change those. I can set maximum engine speed there, which it's approaching, but the power comes at the lower revs. Power's really coming around.